Did you know that millions of dollars are returned to our local Minnesota economies each year through earned income tax credits and free tax preparation? In fact, in tax year 2005, over $432 million in federal funds were returned to more than 267,000 Minnesota households through the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC, alone. These dollars quickly translate into purchasing power as families and individuals spend their tax returns on food, clothing, household items, and on paying their bills. With an average EITC claim of $1,614, these tax credits are a win-win investment for everyone, and all eligible Minnesotans should know about it. So, what are earned income tax credits? And what is this about free tax preparation? And furthermore, how does all of this affect me and my community? And why should I care? These are all excellent questions, and in this short video, we will discuss what tax credits are, what they do for individuals and communities, how free tax prep can help, and finally, how can you get involved and make a difference in your community? So, let's start with the tax credits. As you may know from your own tax filing experience, tax credits and deductions allow filers to reduce or eliminate their tax burden. When credits are refundable, filers can sometimes receive a refund. Earned income tax credits are refundable tax credits for taxpayers who work but earn low wages. A refundable tax credit reduces a filer's tax dollar for dollar to zero, and any remaining amount of the credit is refunded. The largest tax credits for working households are the Federal Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, and Minnesota's Working Family Credit, WFC. Tax credits are one of our nation's most powerful, effective, and efficient anti-poverty tools. Let's look at an example of how tax credits work. Minnesotans enjoy the added benefit of a matching state earned income credit called the Working Family Credit. Jane is a single parent with 2 children, working full-time at a local convenience store. Her annual income at the $6.15 level is $12,792. With assistance at her local free tax clinic, Jane applied for the federal EITC and received a $4,716 credit. She was eligible for the Minnesota Working Family Credit and received another $1,651 credit. Jane ultimately received a $6,367 return. In other words, these earned income tax credits provided Jane and her family with a nearly 50% income boost. These credits are designed to help working families get ahead. Earned income tax credits accomplish 3 major goals. They reduce poverty, reward work, invest federal and state dollars into local economies. In addition to the obvious direct benefits of increased financial stability for households, there is simultaneously an increased ability to contribute to their communities and local economies, and a decreased need for public assistance. The EITC and other tax credits reward work because they're linked to earned income. As described earlier, millions of federal and state dollars are returned to low-income working households in the form of earned income tax refunds each year. The majority of these funds get spent immediately in the local economy as workers have funds for their rent, utilities, clothing, food, childcare, transportation, and medical expenses. Through the assistance of local programs, some tax refund recipients invest a portion of these dollars in asset-building opportunities like home purchase, higher education, or small business startup. In Minnesota, there are about 350 free sites operated by organizations like Community Action Agencies, AARP, Accountability Minnesota, and other community-based organizations. More sites are needed, though, as fewer than 5% of all EITC returns are filed annually at free tax sites. Community members like you are needed to assist us in getting the word out about free tax clinics and the benefits to low-income households. Minnesota's free tax preparation sites are successful in large part due to the volunteer services of expert tax preparers, trained volunteers, community partners, and with resources from the Minnesota Department of Revenue and IRS offices. Getting involved is easy, and you don't have to be good at numbers to help support free tax sites. There are many other ways to support your local tax site. Here are just a few. Volunteer your skills at your local site as a tax preparer, greeter, administrator, child care or food provider, or through other special skills. Publicize and promote your local tax site or sites through your agency or business, or through personal connections and publications. Donate computers, printers, technical assistance, or other needed materials and equipment. Provide financial support for site operation or expansion. Now that you know about free tax prep, its strong return on investment to our community, what can you do to help boost your local free tax prep sites? For further information, please go to www.helpmnsave.org. For a statewide listing of free tax prep sites, call the Minnesota Department of Revenue at 800-657-3989, or for locations in the metro area at 651-297-3724.